Hey guys, so we're going to be doing the next part of this quest. I think the next part comes out in a couple days or 2 days or whatever it is, but for a reunion without tears. Alice has used her magic to conjure a bubble that recreates your Mondstadt travels so the story can be shared with the knights who have returned from the expedition. I feel myself slowly moving to this voice. As someone who has experienced it firsthand, you gladly agree to check, test, and check it in advance. Alright, so. Yeah, thought so. Enter Bubble World. It's all bubbles! Bubbles!
Whoa! Dizzy.
This
That's gonna take some
scene's also from the trailer.
Why didn't that happen the first time?
I think we're going to see mein Fräulein.
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday.
Yeah, quite a bit.
We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
This is where we were supposed to try to get the Holy Lyre der Himmel.
Wait, is this the bit where we steal or
No, borrow.
the Holy Lyre?
Yep. And we're sure we want to expose this little detail.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here?
Because he was really, I mean,
and the others.
because we're beta testing, remember?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out.
We're just beta testing this stuff right now.
See? Here comes Diluc now.
Master Diluc.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late.
Oh no.
A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on. Let's go help the Knights.
Right. And as you do that,
What
we'll
is it?
go.
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know, Diluc never showed up in the first time. We basically come here, we talk to one of the sisters. Venti tries to convince her that, you know, he's Barbados. He is. But she doesn't believe him. Then I try, or the player tries to convince her. And she's like, please leave. So then Venti has the idea of, oh, well, let's just sneak in and steal it. Because, you know, the guards will be taking their breaks or, you know, doing the rounds soon enough. So we can just wait until nighttime and sneak in. Diluc never actually showed up.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm not your friend.
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
They're rolling, I tell you.
Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Wait, that was Nicole's
Yeah.
voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably from right behind us.
Probably that small bubble.
Exactly. Hello, Nicole
That's
Bubble.
right. This is a kind of communication magic.
The bubble
same
communication.
one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very
Ah.
convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story.
Yeah, in the original, when we first do it, it's a Sisson mage who ends up taking it. And yeah. But if you've seen the trailer, that Sisson mage is replaced by someone else. Mein Fräulein.
Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Tharka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
Yeah, let's go.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief in the act.
Ooh.
That would complicate things.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take, so if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Okay, okay.
I mean, it'd be fun to see these what if scenarios.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
All right, we're gonna go down to the yep, we're going to the under the church where you have like the people walking around and monitoring and enter the basement. I wonder if there's gonna be chests down here again like last time, you know, to make it authentic. Because there's like 4 or 5 chests. There's like a chest of each size.
You're
down
just
there.
in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment.
And
The two
Barbara's
have much
actually
more
here.
force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
Barbara didn't really find out that we stole it until like the end. You know, and then, you know, she kind of grips it and like, oh, please forgive me, Barbados. You know, a lifetime of, you know, prayers isn't going to atone for this or something like that. It's Cyrus.
Bad boy.
Not the bad boy.
Toy, though. You'll need to try harder than that.
Harder than that. I saw the chaos and mayhem going on, and I just thought of Farina's demo at the end when everyone's fighting the, you know, I think it was like some treasure hoarders and stuff like that. But then, you know, Farina's just like spinning on the freaking lamppost and then just running into the chaos and just, that's just what it reminded me of.
You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
It's
If
Cyrus.
this keeps up, the Holy Liar's gonna be... Ugh,
Oh no.
Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get in the zone when our
Well,
opponents
this
look
is
like
just a
average
rehearsal.
Joe
Again,
members.
this is just a beta test rehearsal. We don't need to be in costumes.
Let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene.
Yeah, like, it's really not
Remember,
that big of a deal.
This is a tense moment.
It's just testing.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
As you see, Traveler,
it's
the
nice to see the
situation is
sisters
dire.
together.
We need to retrieve
And
the
soon
Holy
enough,
Liar
hopefully,
and
the
get it back to
brothers.
headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
I'll see it
You
done.
all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go.
Let's go. Oh, there's Rosaria. Hey, Rosaria.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then. Ugh. Just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
Speaking of sisters. All right, we've got Varka over here. Over with Cyrus.
After all, Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
It's like you've gotten even stronger since I last saw you.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
Ah, I think I'll pass.
I like Cyrus. He's cool. All right, who else? We've got Master Kaya. And Jack.
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel.
I'm always up for a
As long as you treat
duel.
me to a glass of wine after we're done.
Hello, Kaya. I'm just surprised the brothers are working together on this peacefully for the most part. Annalise.
How dare you stand in our way? You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough.
And guess who we're about to see? Please, I want translations. I want them. They have, please. That would make it so much funnier.
Liar! There it is!
There's the Holy Liar.
Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
What mein Fräulein means to say.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Oh no! This is adorable. I love this.
Put the liar down!
And she has the mask. Oh my god.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look?
It actually goes really nice with her outfit.
Sisson mage, am I not?
I mean, she's wearing her normal outfit, but the whole, you know, Electro, the Sisson mage, it fits perfectly. That looks. I wish we could have something like that for her. You know, like, oh yeah, here's the fucking headpiece afterwards, just for fun, for funsies.
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Oh, he's the best Electro bird. The best Electro boy.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you?
Look at that. It just goes perfectly. Because her clothes are already, you know, gold and black and purple, and so the headpiece just goes perfectly with it.
You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory.
Oh god, that's a lot of
Go
Oz's.
forth, Oz.
Sissons.
Sissons, take care of these pets.
Oh my god, that's a lot of Oz.
The holy Liar der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is...
The
Fatus is getting away!
You need to get her.
Quick!
This is amazing. Like, this is probably the most creative thing I think Hoyo's done in a while. Having all these memories play out, but, you know, with the characters that we know and love.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
I don't think that's how it happened. Uh-huh. And then once... It's funny because this actually does happen, except we don't have to chase anyone. Instead, we have to run because, you know, we're basically criminals now because we stole the lyre.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations!
Amber, chill. We're in a fucking bubble. No one's gonna see us.
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
So she just looks like herself.
Amber's over there. Let's get ready to land.
I wonder if it happens here too. I want to see, because you'll hear a voice and it's a familiar phrase, but it's not Paimon who says it. Let's see if it happens.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Fucking hell, Alice. So, that phrase, that quote, that's what Paimon says. But because we're in this space, Alice is the one who says it. I heard it first earlier when I was doing the picture ones to find the discrepancies, and I went far, and then I heard that, and I realized that it was Alice saying it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me, Alice?
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
The Holy Lyre de Hemel. And this is where we chase them and try to get the lyre back. Except in the, we were just escaping the first time, but we did have to come and try to get it back from the Fatui. Fatui!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Well, duh.
Yes. I remember it being much more run down.
Well, it probably has to be more accommodating this time around.
Appeal.
Well, again, this is just it's got to hold a lot more people, because I assume it's not going to just be one Favonius soldier at a time. It's going to be like a group, so it's got to be expanded upon to fit the group. The other time, when you first show up, the place is narrower, and so it was probably creative liberties were taken to accommodate possibly a group of soldiers, seeing these memories rather than just one person at a time. So it makes sense.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I
Oh,
know
the
for sure
Lawrence
it's not
clan.
the work of the knights.
Speaking of the Lawrence clan, where's Eula?
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear
That's what I
mages then.
said. Creative liberties here.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind
Yeah, I
of
remember
person.
this place from the structure from the Golden Apple Archipelago. I think this was like Mona's.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Lyre.
Yep.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just D-Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
Yeah, Jean and Varka obviously weren't here the last time. D-Luke was, though. I want her to be like, tee hee hee, you'll never get me.
A human never
There's
doubts
Mona.
what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
Oh, so she's playing the Fatui as well.
That voice. Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
Mona Magistus.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, Jean probably talks about her.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then.
That makes
The whole
sense.
thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
That makes sense, too. I mean, she's Barbarloth's student and very talented, so I'm sure Barb has mentioned Mona quite a few times. So that makes sense that he would hear her from Barb. I mean, he is really, really close with the Hexen Circle, so.
What? How? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real?
They're all seeing.
Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh,
Except
for
Rhine daughter.
Mother, I suppose.
I hope we see her soon. So Octavia knows as well.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right.
Maybe we
Almost forgot
could.
about that.
Riddle me this, Mona. We ask her the riddle.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Contact Nicole. What does she say?
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath their feet. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false. So, one must shift one's gaze elsewhere. Perhaps upward.
Oh, God. Wait, is it gonna be a fucking... Alright. So, do we just, like... I mean, it seems like I just kind of, like, would step out. Okay. Okay, so it gives me an idea, so I gotta go slower than that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then this way. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1 this way. And then 2 down, 1, 2, and then 2 to the right, 1, 2. All right, and then it's 1, 2, 3 down. So 1, 2, 3. And it's just 1 to the left and then 1 down. 1 to the left and 1 down. Simple.
Nice! We made it!
That was pretty cool. It makes it so where you can't just balls to the wall rush through it. You actually have to stop and like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, got it. That was really cool. I like little things like that because oh boy, it's Mika. I really hate Mika. But yeah, a lot of the times the puzzles and stuff are really just that, just balls to the wall. But where it causes you, you know, makes you stop and slow down a bit and actually think, it's enjoyable. Oh, hi guys. I'm glad to see you made it. I mean, I'm the Fatui member or something. I don't know. I hate Mika.
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Am I?
Oh, hey. It's been a while.
Hey, Mika.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone.
See? Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone.
Wait.
Oh, wait, that's not your line.
How did you get in here?
His words, not mine.
I would think you have bigger concerns right now.
Tell us where to find the liar.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Okay.
But in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Well, things are different here. It's a lot more, you know, grandiose.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to
Yeah,
visit.
just like last time.
If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight.
But that's what the other guy did.
But when I
So,
actually had to
it
stand
works.
up against all of you, it made sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the
A
ones
card
that
game,
remain
you say?
unturned that strike the greatest
I
fear
like to
in
dabble
opponent.
in card
The same
games,
principle applies here.
especially children's card games. I'm the king of games, you know.
That's right. And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D-Luke. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
Like, why did they make him sound like this? He just sounds like a whiny baby.
One moment. We can't play it out like this. I believe you have 1 more line, Mika.
He's like, all right. Heil Hitler. Now, what's the line gonna be?
Do I have to say it?
What is it? Live long and prosper? What?
It would benefit the scene.
All
Okay.
right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
That's exactly what the guy said. We're really going for authenticity with this one, aren't we? Like every beautiful man in my life. No, but that's what the last one said as well. I like how they're kind of going for some authenticity while, you know, also taking liberties. I'm also trying to see if there's maybe any like chests around here. All right, there's a thing right here. All right, Mika, what?
Without the crests, I can't activate this device either.
Okay.
Like I said, I told you everything I know. Just leave me alone. Man, I thought I lucked out with just a few lines, but it still wasn't easy to pull off. Anyway, if you want to get into that room, you'll need to track down the 3 Fatui with the crests.
All right. Yeah, the last time it was just heading to like 3 different rooms looking for 1 key. So I really don't think... Oh, we've got Bennett and Cyrus. Bennett and Cyrus. Benny's adventure team assemble.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
That's cute.
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded. Come on, kid. Let's finish what we started.
Are we gonna get to fight? Oh, wow.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I also do a little bit of extra damage thanks to my sword. Also, I hope to get Varka, but I already pulled him on my other account. But this one, not yet. But he is, he's got a very special ability.
Okay. You win. This round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a fatus. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
Yeah, really.
True.
Very good, Grandmaster.
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Yay, we did our beta testing.
Their armor is heavy and not breathable at all.
It's true, those things are
Telling me
huge.
The Fatui and Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff?
Yeah.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
Delusions might also be involved somehow.
Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh,
Keep in mind,
and
Cyrus
Ben
is not
told
his
me
real
about
dad.
What happened in Natlan? How you helped him navigate his past.
Oh.
It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years.
Wow. So they're bringing up how we went to the Mayor Javari and found out what actually happened with Bennett and his parents, and that's cute. It's cute that all this like stuff from the past is being brought up. So yeah, Cyrus isn't really his dad. You know, the other guys aren't his real family, but they treat him as family because they were all close with Bennett's parents, who were also part of the guild. So, but they went to the Mayor Javari and they ended up dying, but it was to protect Bennett. They essentially used their life force to make sure that Bennett was able to leave, and it kept him protected. So that cutscene though, that was so fucking hard to watch.
So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Oh.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett? Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though.
No.
I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
They probably will show up eventually for a vacation, because his parents kind of became the Asha. So his parents and their friends that were with them, they all gave up their lives to protect Bennett. So I'm sure they'll make it to Mondstadt at some point. That'd be cute. A nice little way of his parents to kind of come home. That's sweet. Alright, so we've got one crest. Now it's time for crest numero dos.
The
What?
Fatuus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table.
Is that Mona?
Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
A Glock. Nothing will make them give up quite as fast as hearing that. So, we meet again.
Wait, Mona? Again?
Right in front of my salad?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
The crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it.
I'll give you a good
Let's
dicking.
talk business, shall we?
Let's just give it all. That's probably the point.
I would have thought there was this much more to be made in a dump like Mondstadt.
Hey! Did you just break character?
Hard to tell, isn't it?
Of course not. All right, here's the crest. Oh, and with that, I'm off the clock.
I mean, she just earned a quick
and by the
50K.
way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
It's true. Probably from Barb.
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Has to get scrying a bit
Generous compensation,
stuff somehow.
minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexencircle never promises an amount they can't deliver, even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
No.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come
Ah.
on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
The old hag. Genkai?
Try to keep up.
Is it like... What are we doing? Is there a way that I'm not seeing? No.
On me.
Without the crest, man, I thought I looked anyway.
As it says clearly, it's showing go straight. Unless there's a way that... Let me see. Let's see. This way? Is it this way? Oh, that's...
The road ahead is almost completely
Oh,
blocked.
God.
Looks like this person isn't taking visitors.
Are we? Is it going to be clear, Alice?
We need that crest.
Or Klee? I mean, explosives? Come on. That's Klee's thing. Oh, no, Durin. Hey, Durin. A little baby.
What? They handed over their crests?
Damn.
Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Resistance would be foolish. Okay.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part.
That's cute.
That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make
Oh.
Similanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
I would figure as
That
much.
does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Wait, is that like the first time Jean spoke this entire fucking time?
I don't
What's
think
she
I'd
been
be
doing
very
this
good
whole
at playing
time?
the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough.
Oh.
Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Guard B.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
I say he still looks like fucking, like a Heartless. Especially with the crest. A Heartless looking crest on his chest with the X.
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
Alright, we got all the crests, so let's go back. A little hole in the wall.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
No, Venti. Where would we glide? Where would we even glide? Okay, fine. Wow, Venti, that really made things a lot faster.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it.
Elevators, how do they work?
Thanks.
Thank you.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
You're gonna need it.
I don't remember Fatui being this nice.
I mean, I hope you all die a miserable death.
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
Security's tight around here. I hope this is safe.
What, they think we're stupid enough to stand on them? Okay, oh, what? Never mind. I thought we were gonna have to do a puzzle or something. The liar. Oh no. Just like last time.
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes.
Why are they wearing
Despair, for
scarves?
You have stepped into my trap. Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up.
You're surprised by your own trap?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the liar was retrieved back then?
So I love the fact that here it's actually 3 characters here. So we have Fischl, who is a character in of herself from a book. We have the character of the Electro Sisson Mage that Fischl is playing, and then we also have Amy, who is coming out, it seems, in some of the dialogue. When she's not speaking in that very Fischl type manner, that's Amy. That's her real name is Amy. So when we see her before, when she was just kind of talking to herself and asking, that question, and like if she's not speaking as Fischl would, and her voice is very like sweet and innocent sounding, that's Amy. So she's 3 characters right now, essentially.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating,
Uh-huh.
and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Yes.
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
Mein Fräulein.
'Tis true. Though thine princessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand.
Do we get to fight her? Oh.
Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's their chance!
Let's switch to Varka.
Group 2, reinforce.
On me.
Is that all? Yeah.
Group 3, Group 4. Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once.
Oh no!
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant.
We
of
get to
all.
fight Oz.
He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Mein Fräulein.
Retribution!
What if we hit him with
Get
Venti?
away.
That's hilarious, though.
Our situation is dire.
Mein Fräulein.
All right, all right, all right. I give up.
I love Fish Shoal.
All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
The things are still moving.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischel. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This rule was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense.
The Princess and
Yet
Deva
know that
Ertelan.
this is but the least of your princessin's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
We gotta go looking around for a button.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Maybe she has to faint. Before, all we had to do was beat up a Fatui agent.
Oh, wait. Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order.
What mein Fräulein means to say is you all better prepare to get fucked up.
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend after all.
Very well.
It's all pretend after
I
all.
shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end.
She's like, ah.
Just be gentle.
Not the first time I've heard her say that.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest
There,
one
go
here.
beat her up, Paimon.
Here goes
Your
nothing.
little pillow feather slaps. Come on, do a dramatic drop or something. Oh.
It's open.
Oh, okay. That's all she did. She just, like, Paimon pokes her face. It's like, yes, there you go.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on
Congratulations.
attaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
And remember, no news is good news. That was cute.
Wow!
Wow!
Gathering.
Of course, there has to be food involved. Oh, there's Albedo.
Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about? Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Oh my god, yeah.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all.
You know, this would be a great time for Varka to make her the Grand Master.
Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Well said, traveler.
Hey, Barb. Or the other Barb.
Barbara?
Like, why wouldn't your sister show up?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is what happens when we're all together like this.
Oh, wait, man. You like to see homeless naked? Oh, home while you mind it. You like to see homeless naked, man. That's cool.
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up.
No. The sisters.
Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey, honorary knight, look up. Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there.
Tee.
Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. This, I thought this was part of the Varka quest. I saw this last night, and if this is what I think it is, we get a big, not like lore, but motivations are given for certain things that happened in ages past, back when we were first traveling through, and with a certain event that took place after this moment. Well, I'll just play it.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time. You think so?
It does.
Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate.
Dandelions.
The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then.
It was my pleasure, sir.
It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety. That would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
Yep.
Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations.
War
Doing
on
it to
two
everybody
fronts.
is proud, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. My title's just honorary, remember? Not quite sure the knights can take credit for Natlan.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do?
What's
Well, I think
Cyrus
it's safe
doing?
to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding.
Hey, Venti.
You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
And yet you come up here and
When did
sit
you
all the
become
time.
Such a stickler. Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do.
Too bad it's not alcoholic for you.
Grape juice? Again?
Yeah.
No, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
Oh.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares?
It's sweet. He deserves to
Haven't
be
seen
here
him in
too.
long.
You know, it'd be really
well,
great for Dvalin to get a human
down.
form.
He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two.
Aww.
Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Yeah, really.
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
You're here.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya, we're going there soon enough.
Plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
The Tsaritsa is not an issue. She's not a threat. Every one of the... Well, I'll talk about that in a second.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
I like this image of Venti sitting, facing forward, looking at himself.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
So this is the big reveal. Something I've been saying for years, though.
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
And that's what I've been saying for ages. I said Venti let his Gnosis be taken because, one, he doesn't really care about it. He doesn't want to be connected to Celestia. He doesn't really care about his role as an Archon. And, you know, I think I said that he must have known about Morax or Zhongli and the contract because he hears everything on the wind's breath. which is why he gave it up so willingly. He knows, I think he knows the Tsaritsa's plan, because he knows Zhongli is the, you know, god of contracts, and he wouldn't make a contract with the Tsaritsa if it would put the nations in danger. So the Tsaritsa, she's not the issue here. She's pretty harmless. She may have a way of going about things, but she's not a danger. Every one of the Archons has given up their Gnosis willingly. If she was just this crazy, maniacal, power-hungry Archon, they wouldn't be doing it. Venti gave up his willingly, pretending to be beat up, because quite frankly, had he fought Signora, he would have basically done what the Raiden Shogun had done. He would have annihilated her. He is extremely powerful, and the fact that he has a portion of Istaroth's power, Istaroth, the Shade of Time, he would have annihilated her. But no, he let himself get beat up because he didn't really care about the Gnosis, and he didn't want the people to get hurt. Zhongli gave his away through a contract. The Raiden Shogun, she gave her Gnosis to Miko for safekeeping because she didn't really care about it, because she didn't want to be connected to to Celestia anymore. But then Miko gave it to, I think it was Scaramouche. Scaramouche had it, and we got it from him through the Sumeru quest, and the doctor eventually got it. And the doctor also got the Dendrognosis in exchange for information, and also one of them was for information, and one of them was for him promising to kind of delete or destroy his segments. So Nahida gave up those Gnosis willingly. Fontaine's Gnosis was given to Arlecchino by Monsieur Neuvillette. And yeah, so the Pyronosis is the only one left. But they're giving them willingly. So some people need to chill in thinking that the Tsaritsa is like some villain. She's not.
True. I wouldn't put it past Signor to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then.
Yeah. Not to mention, Signora, in all her freaking pride and hubris, thought it was a good idea to attack. And yeah, that didn't go well.
Perhaps
at all.
Signora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since.
Yeah, the last time he saw Inazuma, it was probably during the Cataclysm, and it was just terrible. And not to mention, it hasn't changed in 500 years because of the Raiden Shogun and this pursuit of eternity. So she's kind of kept Inazuma time-locked in a way because she was afraid of change. Because change happens, people she knows and loves and cares about, they die, she loses. So she kept things basically time-locked, and she hid herself away in her little plane of euthymia because she couldn't handle losing her sister and her best friends and all that. So back when Venti was, it was 500 years ago, and he saw back as it was back then. But now that A is out, and it's not just a Raiden Shogun, the puppet of her, and A is out and about, and she's being the Archon that she should be, she's allowing Inazuma to grow and flourish and progress and evolve. And so hopefully in a future expansion, in a future update, we get to go back and see structures, more modern structures in Inazuma, but also still keeping to that traditional Japanese style that we all know and love about Inazuma.
Of course, Now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks.
Oh, yeah.
So I suspect that Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to.
The captain, Dottore for now. Dottore, I think he just kind of fled. I think what we thought was just a segment, or it was a simulation. Signora, Sandrone. You know, so there, and then there's one Harbinger we don't even know about. There's like 11 Fatui Harbingers, and there's one that we've never seen before, so.
Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
I can't wait to see her. I think she's going to be absolutely gorgeous. She's going to be like an ice queen sort of look. So I'm expecting like blonde hair, blue eyes, very icy looking because of, you know, that's her whole thing. She's frozen her heart. But I imagine her almost like an ice queen sort of look.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt.
Well, a lot's changed. I mean, hell, we've even found our ship on the moon, and we got to see what really happened and found, you know, the truth of that. So, I mean, a lot has changed.
But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui, and the
Majesty.
monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night.
Oh.
And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
I'm pretty sure Erica is just thrilled to be able to come back as Venti, because we know she absolutely adores the character, and she just not being able to be Venti for a little while because of the fucking SAG-AFTRA bull crap, and so she's probably really happy to be back. Oh, there's more. We're not going to get the little title of the quest there.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh god, are we finally getting it? Please. Oh my god. Oh. This is the first time we're seeing Alice and Klee together. Oh my god, this is... my fucking heart.
Da, da, da.
Oh my god. They went fish plastic. Like mother, like daughter.
So fun, Mom.
Oh my god.
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Gee, I wonder where Klee gets it from.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow.
Oh,
I just
no.
know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Was that Celestia in the background that I saw? Oh, my fucking heart. Yep. Right there. That... my heart. Bricks. I'ma fucking kill you, dude. Just one of these days, it's going to happen. In 1 days. Alright, and this one is... I guess. Also, what else? What else was here? Oh. I really should do some of that, but...
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
La 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 la. Alright, who's gonna be the next person? Yesterday was Emily. So who is it going to be today? Hopefully it's... Oh wait, Claymore and Musket. I was hoping it would be the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi. Alright, so Claymore and Musket. So Chevreuse? Or is it going to be Eula and Cloran, because we know they're here. Or we know Cloran's here. We saw her with Eula. Yep, there's Eula.
So you're looking after the drink stand now.
I can finally have my vengeance.
If I'd known sooner, I would have stopped by this morning.
Hola.
I've got to say,
as you people say.
I'm curious. I've heard a lot about your mixology skills. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddia has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights of Favonius annual combat assessment is coming up. And this year, the standards are higher than ever. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. At the very least, I need to rank as one of the top 3 captains in the practical portion. So, I've been intensifying my training lately. Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. I'll have you know I've never once neglected my duties. Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorand required a lot of focus and energy.
Yeah, you don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
Learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Never mind writing reports from 6 different perspectives. I feel like there's enough worth mentioning to write 24 of the things.
Cloran should really go like the Leon way and get like a fucking gunblade. That'll really surprise her enemies. She points out her sword, thinking that it, you know, and her enemy thinks it's just a sword, and then she just pulls the trigger to fucking blast their head off. That'd be great.
Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome. I'll leave the details
I want a
to
drink
you.
that will make me as perky as my nipples are. We'll make her a Twilight Sparkle. Alright. Well, perk me up the way my nipples are. Okay, so fruit wine, fizzy water, and wolf hook. Cacao. You got some cacao there. Into small bits. Shake hard, just the way Eula likes it. Alright, she wants it in a aromatic goblet. The medium. Aromatic goblet. Did you put my drink into the goblet, Harry? Eula asked calmly. Alright, star salt. That looks like primordial seawater. I mean, not like it. Oh, twinkling starlight. I thought it said twilight sparkle. Here's your twilight sparkle.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
We make one named called Sparkle Motion. And then when I don't make it properly, they can say they doubt my commitment to Sparkle Motion. Sometimes I doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Well then, I'll make sure to savor this thoroughly.
All right, let's go. I want to see her go Homelander. You know, just kind of like sticking her tongue into it. That actually looks good. What's that on the bottom? That wasn't there before. What the hell is that? Like a boba kind of thing.
Sweet and tingly.
Oh,
Delightful airiness.
just like my
The fizzy
nipple.
water really brings it to life.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake up.
I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't
Oh
quite
God, it's gonna
scratch
be
the itch.
going.
How about something with a bit more bite?
Something with a little bit more boom shakalaka.
Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks.
Oh, whether it's a couple drinks or not, I hope to get you on the floor. Just make it stronger. Well, just making it stronger won't cut it. Let's just make it 100%
me.
alcohol.
The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and try your new creations at my leisure.
My leisure. Drink on the table. Don't worry, Chief. I'm eating on duty.
That's right. The merchant I got it from called it a
Aw.
maritime flower fruit extract. It has a very unique smell.
Fontaine.
Here, have a bottle.
Why carry it around?
Oh, it's a necessary courtesy.
Not to mention, it could be used as a weapon if I don't have my sword.
In that book Miss Magistus lent me, The Blade Dancer, 20 years on, it says, after a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet.
Before they're brutally murdered.
To properly play host to Miss Clorand,
The
I
Red
searched
Wedding.
for quite some time to locate a rare goods merchant in Dorman Port who sold this juice.
Oh, speaking of Dorman Port, good things are coming on, are on the horizon. I'll just say that. And I'm actually looking forward to it because Dorman Port, we've heard about since the beginning, essentially. When we were doing the Dane's quest, and we found the Statue of the Seven, the upside down Statue of the Seven with the Abyss. It was thought that the statue was taken from Dorman's Port, but given Dorman's Port has been mentioned a few times, I mean, I don't think I have to be outright for people to connect the dots to know the next place we're going, which means Mondstadt is finally getting an addition on the map, which hasn't happened this entire time. So Mondstadt's map is finally getting an addition to it.
I had my doubts at first too.
So yeah, we're going to Dorman's Port. Of course, I'm not gonna say what it looks like. If you're curious about it, just go on YouTube. Just type in Dorman's Port. You'll get to see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. But this is a place that people have wanted to go for a while because we've heard about it for so long. Kind of like Varka. You hear about this Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius for so long, and then you finally get to see him, and you play as him, and it's like, wow, I've waited 5 years for this.
But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort to understand Fontaine's cultural heritage. Besides,
What do you need to know?
like trying new
It's
things, right?
Fontaine. They're French. All they know is baguettes and retreating. I'm kidding. It's not just baguettes.
when I gave it to her at our post-training banquet, Miss Clorand really did enjoy this juice.
He drank the juice. A memorable experience. Unusual juice. Admiral Maritime flower juice. Fruit extract. Although I would imagine Fontaine and Mondstadt flavors would actually be somewhat similar. Considering, you know, they're a part of Europe. I mean, Fontaine is based on France. Mondstadt is based on Switzerland, Germany, so having some of the same ingredients would make a lot of sense. No, that's not what I...
Oh my. To be honest,
my.
before we crossed swords, I was feeling eager, but also a little nervous. Miss Clorand's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters.
Marechaussee.
In the library, there are some old Fontainian newspapers from hundreds of years ago that give some idea of how formidable an organization it was. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Clorand was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her sword. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Clorand's abilities more than match those descriptions.
We should commemorate it with a sword-themed drink. Something sharp. So sharp, your tongue will be cut up.
Incorporating elements of swordsmanship into a drink. Huh. Certainly a creative idea, I'll give you that. A commemorative cocktail at a time like this sounds nice, but how do you plan to express something like swordsmanship with a drink?
Add some sharpness to it. Thrusting attacks.
That definitely matches the description I read in that book.
Gula fruit.
That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all of Tevat who could come up with such a perfect metaphor.
I mean, apart from Venti, probably. Oh, yeah. Do 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 do. Shudder, rack and ruin. Do 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 do. That's great.
There's no need to make it sound so fancy. It's just an aristocratic variant of Favonius bladework, with a bit of personal flair.
Flair of the Rick kind.
Firewater. In recent years, firewaters gained popularity the world over, following in the wake of prosperous Snezhnayan merchants. These days, almost every tavern has a signature drink that uses it as a base.
Then we found the perfect solution together.
You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the fruit wine with firewater? As for the alcohol content, that's not a problem. Plenty of the expedition team may have drunk themselves senseless with firewater. But me, I'm full of confidence.
Vengeance. Place fruit wine with firewater. Don't use a small glass.
Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was difficult. A gang of outlaw engineers was messing about with some sort of mechanism control technology, attempting to manipulate ruin graders so they could rob merchant caravans.
What a bunch of assholes.
To make matters worse,
Several veteran knights who had been stationed at Dorman Port were transferred to my squad, and they weren't happy to be taking orders from that Lawrence girl.
First, Dorman Port mentioned again. Second, that Lawrence girl. Wow. I mean, it was like, what, 1,000 years ago? Seriously, people, move the fuck on. The Lawrence clan are not tyrannical leaders anymore. Mondstadt was liberated, and the whatever amount of remaining Lawrence clan members are in Mondstadt are no longer the same. So, not to mention, this chick is the captain of the reconnaissance company. She proves every day that she is nothing like her ancestors from like 1,000 years ago. All right, cut her a break, give her a slack, grow the fuck up. Fuck.
Meeting them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow.
Blood in the snow.
No fires to keep us warm, before we finally located the enemy's stronghold. Those veteran knights faced
And
the
then we
bitter
murdered
cold
all
and
of them
were
in
almost
their
taken down
sleep.
by the enemy's smuggled battle mechs. Fortunately, the battle went our way, and they had no choice but to acknowledge my abilities.
Did you catch a cold?
Me? I'm completely fine. But thank you for your concern. It was mentally tiring for sure, but fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning my authority again anytime soon.
And if they do, they'll have to deal with my vengeance.
If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly pointers. I guess you could call them a permanent solution, huh?
Oh my god. Oh wait, here. Replace wolf hooks with cacao. Eating on duty.
If you want to know what I've been eating recently, I'd better
Here,
start
let
by
me go to the
mentioning
bathroom and I'll
logistics
show you.
company's latest revolution.
Gross. Didn't know you weren't such kinky shit there, Eula.
They launched a diet improvement initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up pots and campfires, roll dice to choose a cook, and take turns standing guard. In all honesty, it was a bit of a hassle. Now we just need to bring our standard field rations, comprising of 5 cans and 9 paper packages. We can heat the cans by the campfire, and then we're ready to eat.
Wow. People downtown
You did
sure are
say
friendly.
Sounds like, right? Our canned food supplier has quite the stellar reputation, and their regular meals are indeed quite good.
Couldn't someone, or like Barca, ask the mages to maybe manipulate food to where it's like endless and stuff? I'm surely they have the power to do that.
The problem is, in order to meet preservation standards, they have to make their military-grade meals way too salty.
Okay, well, that's fine for me because, you know, I was planning to finish in her mouth. She doesn't like salty, so.
The vice captain of the 5th Company, who has a somewhat
You
dry
disappoint
sense of
me, Eula.
humor, went so far as to say, "This food's bad enough to bring down the wrath of Liyue's stove god."
This food's bad enough to bring down the wrath of Liyue's stove god.
In any case, after eating it for a week, my taste
Boba
buds
is
have gone
very
completely
angry.
numb.
Do 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 do.
You can hardly blame the logistics company. After all, it is hard to please
Time being
everyone.
what you want
Our
me
feedback has
to
already been
be.
submitted, and they should be working on fixing the issue.
Lost under the surface.
Of course,
Don't know
having
what
fresh
they're
meals prepared in camp
expecting
by
of
a
me.
dedicated company chef is still the best option.
Okay, great. We're finally done, I think. Eating too many cans of salted foods. Damn, I guess I'll just have to finish somewhere else then. But under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
Brilliant! I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
It's about time. We're almost done with this crap. Alright, firewater. Oh, there's firewater right there. For maritime. And... Oh. Oh. Big hard, just the way she likes it. Hard. Medium or large? The Master's Goblet. There we go. A fitting end for one such as you. Any garnish except for star salt. A lemon slice. Beautiful, traditional seafoam sword song. Tastes like real seafoam.
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my.
Oh
What
my.
Beautiful colors. And
You
you
are
even added
close.
my romaritime flower fruit extract. The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but
Oh,
it doesn't
God.
stifle the fruity fragrance. Let's
She didn't even wait to finish. She just
give me
chugs
a
it.
moment to come up with the right words.
Wow.
I need to think carefully.
Got her to all of a sudden. That was fast.
I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drink slowly. But I'm sorry, this is just too good to be true.
So you gonna blow me now, or
Can you mix me another?
bitch? You're not even done with the first one. Oh, how many do you want? Yes. Oh, drunk Eula is best
What was
Eula.
I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail. Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep.
Maybe I should come with you.
Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk.
And what's with our dude over there? So he thinks he's fucking Batman, looking down on Mondstadt from high. I'm the protector the city needs.
By the time I've written up those reports for my exchange with Miss Clarend, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean, the acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Ether, don't worry. I felt the same way. He was staring at her ass. She's got some wide hips. She's fucking gorgeous. Just like, he's an ass man. Doom, doom. Yes, he's an ass man. Doom, doom. Okay. Yay. What do I have now? Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Hang on. Nice. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me because we've done everything else. We have done everything else. Yep. Nice. Anyway, that was a nice quest, especially right there at the end. We got to see Klee and Alice together finally. It was nice seeing how they interact with each other, and quite frankly, Alice is no different than Klee. She's just a big child. And I can't wait to see her get sent to solitary confinement, you know, in the confinement room, solitary confinement. Because she's been naughty. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. That's cool. And how it goes in and then just like slows down because she's bending time space around her, you know, gravity. But yeah, and then the next part comes out either tomorrow or the next day. It says 1 day, so probably not tomorrow but the next day. So but anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.